Hi, I'm Lindsay Oates, head coach for Northern Colorado, and we're back with our round two of our coaches show. And so we're excited today to have our two transfers with us. So first is G.A. McCarter, and then we'll bring in Sam Steele as well, two of our new players. We have 5 new players, 3 freshmen and 2 transfers. And so we're going to talk a little bit about the transfer portal, why you guys transferred, how that's working in college volleyball right now. We actually just finished our match. That's why she's sweaty. And I'm dressed up because I don't wear this to work every day. But we just finished our match against Ole Miss with a 5-set win. So that was exciting. And it's a busy week for us. So we're having to do our coaches show immediately following a match. But GA, we're so glad you're a Bear. You've been a great addition to our team. Tell us a little bit about your recruiting process on the front end, out of high school, what you looked at, what you were looking for. We didn't know you at all, right? From Memphis, Tennessee, not a place we recruit a lot. And so we never even saw you. Your name never came across our radar. So tell us about your process there.
Yeah, so I committed to Mississippi State when I was a junior in high school. Right before that started, like all the June 15th stuff. So I was being recruited by them, Boston College, UConn, and a few other places. So I mainly chose Mississippi State. Whoa.
That was okay. Just keep talking.
Mississippi State because it's really close to my home, and I just really liked a lot about the school.
And you had some connections to the school through your club program. So tell us a little bit about that. You drove a long ways for club.
Yes, I did. I drove 3 hours to a club in Jackson, Mississippi. It's called Infinity. So they really helped me get recruited because I know Jenny Hazelwood was one of my coaches, and now she coaches at Southern Miss. So, yeah.
She's a Mississippi State alum.
Yes, she was a Mississippi State alum.
Yeah, she was coaching at Mississippi State
she played there
when I played in the SEC.
Yes.
Yes, so we had some connections as well. So you chose Mississippi State to kind of stay closer to home, but your high school process was a little bit different too. You had some adversity. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my junior year of high school, I tore my left ACL, came back almost a year later, tore my right ACL my senior year. So spent a lot of time rehabbing those last 2 years and really gearing up for what college volleyball is, because it is such an adjustment, like from once you come out of high school, because you're the best in your city, and it's hard for any normal freshman, let alone someone who's not played volleyball for 2 years. So it was quite the challenge, like even when I got to Mississippi State, because I was still rehabbing and I was still having to work through that injury, but they're all better now.
So for those that are watching that have had injuries, it is not the end of the world. 2 ACLs. And look what she's doing now. She feels good. You know, Elena Tessina came off of an ACL in her senior year of high school, is playing for us now as a redshirt freshman. It is absolutely possible. ACL tears are hard, and the recovery is hard. But it is possible to be back stronger than ever, I think. So that's awesome to hear. So you get to Mississippi State. Tell us a little bit about kind of your decision-making process to transfer and what you were looking for in a new program.
Yeah, so I started my freshman year at Mississippi State in the role of like a serving sub. And then my sophomore year, I was a serving sub at the beginning of the season and then played a little bit more of a DS role. But I was really just looking for an opportunity where I could really play, because I lost so much time in high school. I lost my last 2 years because of my injuries. I just want to get the full volleyball experience because I love it so much. And so before I'm done, I want to play and have fun. So, and then I decided to enter the portal, and my portal journey is definitely different than Sam's and a lot of people. So I entered the day it opened. I don't remember the date, but the day it opened, and it started off kind of slow for me. It started off like I had 1 or 2 schools maybe reaching out to me and talking to me like consistently. And then towards the end, it started to pick up a little bit more. I'm a dietetics major here, and so it's kind of a niche major. It's not offered everywhere. So what I did is I made a list of every single school in the nation that's Division I and has a dietetics program. And funny enough, the only one I forgot was UNC. I don't know if you know this.
No, I didn't know that part.
It was the only one I forgot. And I got like an email from someone, and it was like, fill out this survey because these people requested more information about you. And so then I like looked into UNC a little bit more, found out that they had my major, and then reached out to Lindsay. So that's how it worked. I honestly had no idea that it was a place until that moment. But I'm so happy that I got that email and ended up here because I love it here.
Yep, for sure. I think, you know, every transfer portal story is a little bit different. And so we are glad you're here. We had some common connections because I knew your former coach well, who speaks so highly of you. I think the transfer portal sometimes gets a bad rap, and it's not always a bad situation. She was happy for you, and is supportive, is glad that you're playing here. You know, like it's not a bitter thing. And I would do the same for her or for players that are leaving for more playtime. Everybody wants to play. And so if there's a better situation for them, that's a positive experience. Exactly. So we're glad you're here and that the portal worked out for us and for you.
Me too.
And academically too, which is the most important piece. So thank you. We will now switch chairs and switch microphones. And we're going to bring in Sam Steele, who's from Omaha, Nebraska, and has transferred to us from Ohio University. And she is a grad transfer. So that's a little bit unique in itself because GA's in the middle of her career. Yours was a little bit different because you knew well in advance and you gave your coaching staff time to prepare, and it wasn't quite so quick. Your decision was early. So tell us about your transfer portal process.
Yeah, I had told my coaches at Ohio before season even started, like way back in June, that I just wanted a last season, something different, go try something new, be somewhere else. I knew I wanted to play another season. So they were aware of that right away, and was still able to, you know, compete hard with that team all season, just knowing that I was going to be moving on after that. But they were supportive of that, and like still like I will still go back and like be able to see them, and that's really nice having that.
Yeah, and I knew your coach as well. So Jeff spoke so highly of you. In the transfer portal, it's different than the recruiting process because we don't get to see you play live. We go off of Volleymetrics, which is our video sharing platform, where we watched you a lot on video, same with GA, and then we have a short visit, and then that's it. So it's a risk on both sides because your visit was really short, and you came by yourself without your parents, and granted you're an adult, but that's pretty rare to not have your parents included in the visit, but it all happens fast too. At the end of the season, it's Christmas break, and you're trying to make a decision quick. We're trying to make a decision quick with not a lot of information. So how did that look on your side?
Yeah, I mean, like Lindsay said, visit was super quick. I think I was here for probably like 5 hours max.
Yeah.
Kind of got to see campus, meet the team, hang out with the coaches. But I just knew like they were good people, and that's really what I was looking for. I'm like, I wanted to end my career with like a program that was really strong, was going to compete every single day, but at the same time was people I wanted to be surrounded with. Because like Lindsay says before every game, like if it's not fun, what are you doing it for? And I think that's something like we like to have fun, but like we're also going to go out and compete hard every single day. And I knew just from being on campus that I could find that with this team.
Yeah, good. Tell us a little bit about the academic side for you. What were you looking for? And then what are you actually studying? Because that's unique.
Yeah. So I came in with an undergrad degree in biology. So later plan is to get to vet school eventually. But kind of going off of that is like, I've been advised by a lot of people, if you want to go to vet school, it's good to just have a simple major you can get through with, get a master's degree, do well in it, gives you more to look at like on your application for vet school and stuff like that. So I'm doing my master's in sport administration right now, which means I'm also, when I'm not playing, I'm normally in Butler anyways, working really closely with our support staff. I work a lot with Rachel Walton, Matthew Gator, Caitlin Smith, you know, doing compliance stuff. Before that, I was working a lot with Aubrey, doing marketing and everything. So I've gotten to meet a bunch of people in the like whole athletic department, and just great people. Love to be around it. So it makes me happy to be here every day.
Yeah. The great thing about our sport administration program too is it's 1 year. So it really fit your timeline to come in January and start. And then you're only with us 2 semesters and a summer, and you'll be done in December with your master's. So we have a great program for that. So Anything else that you want to share about your process or being here at UNC?
No, I mean, I love it. I have nothing but great things to say about the people here, about the program. It's been a dream. It's been wonderful to just get to compete here every single day. I couldn't be happier with my choice. So really glad.
We're happy with our choice too. Like I said, it's hard. It's a risk on both sides, but man, it worked out really well for both of us. So we're glad you're here. Well, that concludes our week 2 of our Coaches Show. We'll see you next time.